What? Okay, now it's on me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm here trying to figure things out, and I'm like, why is everything exploding? But we figured, speak louder. Can you hear me in the back now? Hello? What up, what up, what up? Man, it's been, you see a moving mouth. Yo, 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 what up? So, there we go. Man, things be going pretty crazy around here. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for being here. We're gonna work on some Perler Bead stuff live, and it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be cool. Don't mind me. I'm just floating around. I'm a floating Perler Bead guy. Floating around. My foot is on the desk, and my other foot is on the bookshelf. Someone might come in and be like, "Yo, that's dangerous. Get out of there." So, let me go ahead and do that. Let's go switch to the live action stuff. Let's switch around. Yay! All right, all right, all right. What up? What up? Yo, it's us. Here we are, ready to do some Perler Bead stuff. So, today we are going to make... Let me pull up the picture so we can all take a look at it. It is over here. This is our guy. This is our guy. This is what we're making right now. Boom. C.q.cumber from Splatoon. I'm not very familiar, but this is what the Q wants, and that's what the Q is gonna get. Now, the challenge already that we're gonna see here is that, like, if you look at the top left, you'll notice that there's a, here, let me put it right here. So you notice that there's like a bunch of shades of blue and purple. It's like a cool intergalactic sort of astral color scheme there. And I think the challenge is gonna be being able to figure out how to get all the colors in a purple. It looks like a Pokemon. Yeah, kind of does. So let me pop open a sprite so I can pull up our thing. Okay, that is not what we came up with. Where is the latest one that we worked on? Let's see here. Okay, this is the closest one we got for right now, so let me show you. I'm gonna make a grid for this, save it so y'all can see it. Good settings, 120. Wow, I can remember that. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna copy paste that. I'm gonna go to Paint, and then I'll be able to upload the image to the screen so y'all can see it. Okay, save that as a PNG. Blah 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 is what I'm gonna call it. There it goes. It's been saved. I can close a sprite right now. And now what I'm gonna do is also upload this one right over here. Right over here. Yeah, this is our first draft. Not super great. We're gonna use the outline and the border and the gray and the hat, but the inside we're gonna have to work with the colors we got. You have purple glitter perlers. Yo, that would actually have been perfect. That would have been like exactly what the doctor ordered, but I guess the doctor didn't get to me because I live in America and not a lot of people have healthcare. I don't know. There's a joke there. I'm not sure where it went. So we got some purples here, but these are very different from the blues and grays that we have. So you got, don't even think we might need this gray. This is like a mist blue, so we might be able to use that instead. A darker blue, and then this bright blue. So I'm wondering if we'll do that outline in this one to make sure we have enough colors, because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of beads. The struggle is real. So we'll use these, since we don't have too many of them, as to like highlight blue, and so we'll use this as the outline. So let me go grab that dark blue so we can make that outline at least. Oh, our blue. Nice, I didn't even notice. We had this other blue here, and they're all slight variations of each other. Oh, here it is. Here we have our nice dark blue that we are going to make the border and throw in the gray. Thinking about what gray we're gonna use, we could use this gray. That should be fine. Cool. So let's go ahead and count to see how many we got. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I doing? I can just open a sprite and find out. A sprite. Cucumber Ice Bright, and it is 29 by 29, so 1 Perler Bead square. So, let's move all this pajama whamma stuff over here. Why did I call it that? No reason whatsoever. Okay, okay, okay. So, whoop, there goes a bead flying around. Gonna sprinkle around like a pepperoni on a pizza. Y'all ever made a pizza before? Like from scratch? Like make your own dough, make your own tomato sauce, make your own cow that you end up raising and then, you know, get to the point where it makes milk and then you make your own cheese. You don't ever do that. Not me. But maybe some of you have. Okay. So if this is gonna be our center, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just gonna get a 13, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 9. This is close enough. Boom. Blink. We'll start there. Yeah, I don't like pepperoni. Oh, dang. What's your favorite pizza topping then? All right, how many of you in chat are like, yo, pineapple on pizza is sacrilege. It's for heathens that have broken the sacred religion testament of what pizza's supposed to be. Anyone in chat have strong feelings about pineapple? Because I gotta tell y'all, the gates open, come on in. You put anything on pizza, I'm in. Invite me to that party, because I'm here to hang. With pizza, that is. Cheese, yum. Pineapple is welcome on pizza. Yo, I don't like sweet pizzas, no pineapple for me. That's fair, that's fair. But not the best. Yo, pineapple and, yo, what is the other stuff we put on? Pineapple and ham. It's actually pretty good. I'm not a big ham guy, but pineapple and ham, it's a good combo. IMHO in my honest opinion. Yeah, there you go. I like foods that have salty and sweet notes. Ooh, a little bit of umami. Is that what umami is? I can't even define it. I've tasted umami like straight up chips from Trader Joe's, but I couldn't even tell you what umami is. 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dang, yo, I did it without even counting. That's crazy. Apparently umami is like some sort of earthy fish flavor. Very, very interesting. Once we get this 13 by 13, we can, I was gonna say exfoliate, that's not what I was trying to say. Extrapolate, that's the word. We can extrapolate that we just gotta boom boom and finish the square and we'll be good to go. Here where I live, many people eat fruits with dinner and lunch. Yum. Where I used to grow up in South Florida, we had mango trees. Well, I say we had mango trees. Our neighbors had mango trees. And us as kids, we might climb into the neighbor's tree and grab some mangoes for ourselves. Because we're like, you know, sharing is caring. They can't eat all those mangoes anyway. Kids are gonna kids. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, it's not 13 by 13, it's 26. That's not how you count. Oh no. Okay. This is why I used to be a former English teacher, not a former math teacher. So we just got to move this over this way, which is fine. It's probably, I wonder if it's like this rectangle here, but that's a rectangle. It would be 29 by 29. But yeah, we'll just end on that one. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And before I forget, I should probably go in Discord and be like, yo, peeps, we out here. We be streaming. Let's see. And then I gotta find, what's the old Link-a-Rooney here? How do we, click these, get shareable link. I got it. Hey, at streams. There we go. Yo. Nice. We got it going. We got it going. My mini cricket iron finally came into this. I'll be testing it along with the transfer tape soon. Yo, that's awesome. That's super exciting. That's gonna be cool. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we gotta count 29 by 29 again, because sometimes chatting and arting it can be quite difficult. Okay, let's try that again. Start it from the bottom there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And now we just got to complete the square. Easy mode. Man, now y'all got me thinking about pizza. I love pizza. Pizza is like one of my favorite foods, if not my favorite food. Super yum. Hey, yo, what's up, Q? We're out here. We're making the Q into Perler Beads. C.q.cumber, that is. So, Q, glad you're here. What I want to do is make the border, make the gray, make the outline, make the hat. And then from there, we got a lot of blues to play with to try to generate the glitteriness of it all. And then we're going to see how it comes out. And we're going to go from there. I forget that the bot that I have on Discord only makes it automatic, like Twitch stream announcements. And I have to manually do it for the good old YouTuber Rooney. So that's my bad, y'all. I was having trouble also, like, getting YouTube to go live today, which is why some of you came in the stream and it's like, okay, hey, what's up, everybody? And then it's like, oh, we did. The stream is dead. Okay, I'm gonna reposition some of my stuff here so I can get a little closer. Oh yeah, here we go. Now come. I was wondering whether there's gonna be a stream today. Yeah, man. We out here. We streaming. We crafting. One. But man, pizza. I just love pizza. It's so good. It's got all the elements. You got your bread. You got your cheese. You got your dairy and your carbs. Then after that, you can put your fruits on it. You can put your fishies on it. You can put your meats on it. Or you can put another pizza on it. Yum. Yum, yum in my tum-tum. I love to eat pizza. There was this place in Miami where they sold, or they made, like, Latin American-based pizzas. And so it was supposed to be, like, international global pizzas, but I only ever got the Latin American ones because it looked really good on the menu. And so they had this one pizza that had meatballs and tiny french fries on it. Oh my god. Pizza on pizza's calzone. I don't know, man. You might be right, but for me, it's a pizza in my heart. And my heart of hearts, it's a pizza. So I'll take it. What? Yeah, for real. It was, and it also had like this green sweet sauce. Oh my god, it was so good. So good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the outline and the board, the fill-in of the gray and stuff. I need to get me some black beads so I can get the hat going. And I think, like I said, we're gonna use this one for our outline. The lighting's off. Yeah, that's... Wherever the light... This might be a better representation. Yeah, that's good. Eggs on your pizza? Ooh, what kind of eggs? Like a whole sunny side up egg? Scrambled egg pizza? Okay, got my black beads. But we need to fill in at least one row with gray. Sunny side up. And then it gets all runny and it runs all over the place. Is your egg running? You better go catch it. Hilarious joke. Built-in sauce. It's true. It's its own sauce right there. Never thought about it that way. I feel like I've been having a lot of eggs lately. But I love eggs, they're so good. Never heard about it. I know, right? Hey, Sandra, have you been working on Perler Bead stuff lately? Because I remember when you came in during the Monster Hunter stream, you're talking about you're getting materials and stuff. And if so, what have you made lately? I know Mad Rad Lad over there is getting some stuff in today to work on some projects, which is super exciting. But what's everyone been making lately? My buddy's trying to convince me to make him some coasters, so I gotta make that next. Never thought of eggs on a pizza. I know, right? Me neither. There we go. I don't know why I put all the gray over here. I'm gonna put it all the way over here. That's not very smart. Kind of I sold 2 pair of earrings. Oh, nice. What was the design? Did you make anything like video gamey or anime or just like straight cool, cute designs? I saw someone making cherry earrings. They reminded me of like Pac-Man earrings because there's Pac-Man cherry, but it looked really cute. And I was like, I don't wear earrings, but I know some people who do. All right, let's count the grays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, this is so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, let me use my mouse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 and 5. So 1, 2. I'll put this in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh? 5. Yeah, we have 4 there. Okay, that should be good. If you're a night guy, you're gonna love it. Yum, yum, yum. Let's get the hat going. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna come all the way up until we have 2. Is this from Stardew Valley? I think it might be. And let's make sure we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're on the right track. Neat. And now we have 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was food theme. My student really liked hamburgers and also she picked this theme. Aw, that's lovely. It's so cute. So you say you have students. What kind of student, if you don't mind me asking? Do you teach anywhere? Is it like tutoring? If you don't want to share too much info, that's totally understandable, because I don't either. I usually talk about my students, so like years down the line. Like for example, I'll tell you a story. Y'all know the Greek tragedy Oedipus Rex? It's about a guy named Oedipus Rex, and he tries to avoid his fate, and in doing so, hilarity ensues, and by hilarity I mean tragedy. He kills his dad and marries his mom and has a couple kids with his mom, and it's crazy. It's just so crazy. English teacher, oh cool. Did we talk about this already? I used to be an English teacher. That's awesome. To be honest, I'm huge on eggs, put them in everything. Yum. I'm definitely pizza guy. Heck yeah. Let's go, pizza guys. Pizza guys unite. Pizza guys, gals, pizza peeps. Maybe we should rename it. We should rebrand. Instead of being Perler Peeps, we should be Pizza Peeps. And on stream, we just eat pizza. We don't even make it. We just eat it. And we just talk about how delicious it is. And it's like, yum, yum, yum. Classic Oedipus. Yeah, so we were doing a Jeopardy game on Oedipus Rex because we were like reviewing and stuff. And so the question is like, who wrote Oedipus Rex? Like, who penned the tragedy? Who put it down as a play? And this one kid, smart guy. He also was very hyper. 9th grader, to give you some context. And we were doing a Jeopardy thing, and like kids, they love to compete and all that. And he got so excited to answer this question. He's like, I know this. He just stood out of his chair, slammed his hands on the desk, and he yelled out, the guy who wrote Oedipus Rex is Sophocles. And oh my God, I could not stop from laughing in his face because it was so funny. And laughing with him, I'd like to think. But the closer Greek pronunciation might be like Sophocles or Sophocles, as we might say in like American English. But oh my god, that was the funniest thing for a very, very long time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And luckily this kid was gracious enough to like be able to laugh at himself, and we all laughed it off, and we're like, wow, 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 that was so funny, oh my gosh. So we all had a grand old time with that. Classic kids. Sounds like an Ace Attorney fan, yeah, right? Objection! It's the Fockles! Not quite. A for effort, though. A for passion. Not quite. Socrates. Socrates. Socrates, Socrates. Alright, I have a dark gray here. Oh, here we go. We have this dark gray here to fill in. It looks black, but this is actually a dark gray. So we're going to fill in the hat with that. And I think we're doing black, oddly enough. Usually we need a lot more black. But not on this day. Not on this day. You know, I really enjoyed Ace Attorney. I never got around to beating it when I was a teenager. But there's been like a really big revival of it with the collections and stuff. I've seen like teenagers nowadays get into them like, heck yeah, man. You get into that objection slamming the desk sort of deal. So I'm excited for this next generation getting into games. Y'all ever play Ace Attorney? And I think I only played the base one. What I didn't realize was that at the time, it's very, like, we look at it now, we call a game like that like a visual novel, I guess. And I never really connected the dots to like be like, oh, that is a visual novel. So pretty cool, something to think about, Get over here. There we go. I mean, I found Ace Attorney by myself when browsing the eStore. Oh, nice. It's a good series, man. From what I remember. I believe it's when you were 14. Nice. I was 14 years old. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. We're almost done here with this dark gray. So we can fill in the hat. And then we can fill in the rest. We can do the outline. And then we're gonna bada bing, and then we're also gonna bada boom. One. There you go. And bam. I then proceed to play all of them. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to because they're so good. They are really that good. Fill in the gray over here. Okay. So I'm wondering. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna use this light blue to do the outline. Yeah. So let's get started on the outline first. We got a couple here. And we're only using this pixel art. It's not perfect as far as designs go. It's just like a skeleton. Because I wanted to see how these colors would work well together. So something I want to do is get the outline going. I know I want to use this color. Fill the rest of it with gray to get all the hard stuff. Well, not hard stuff. This is probably the, I don't want to call it mindless stuff, but it's easier. It's for sure easier. And I'm making edits as we go. Boom. Right? Getting that out of the way. Also, people might not like Apollo just as much, but good God, is Gavin hot. You love his theme? Nice. Is Gavin the main character and his cool little vests? He had a cool design. Okay. I don't think we need these. It's in the design, but I don't know if we need them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 down. Okay. Oh, what the? I'm flying. Oh god, everything's flying everywhere. Yep, there we go. And then 4 this way. If y'all were lawyers, would you rather be prosecuting or be defense lawyers? I feel like I'd probably be a defense attorney if I had to choose between the two. I feel like I've always been more on the defense in my life about a lot of things. Like when I played soccer for 1 year, or football, as some folks might call it, in high school, I was hot garbage, but I did play defensive back. And then I know Q wanted to move this back here to slim him out a little bit. Good question. The Perler Beads drank Red Bull. They be getting wings. They be flying. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, that's our outline here. I wonder if... What if I do this? Would that be more amoeba-like? Yeah, kind of. I love helping people, but I'm huge on keeping the law and justice. Nice. And then we got a couple of bumps over here, because he's an amoeba man. I say bumps, but they're kind of like amoeba curves. What? Get back here. Something like this. Something like that. Hey, no, right there. Boom. Oh, no. There we go. No, that's not right. Yeah, there we go. Nice little curve. Maybe we can have another one of those over here. A fun fact, he can extend those bumps like arms and legs. Ah, interesting. Yeah, tell us more. Tell us all about this c.q.cumber. I want to know it all. Okay. There might be enough bumps. Okay. So, for now, we're kind of done with this color. He's a train conductor. Interesting. And we're going to fill the rest with this. We can also do his train hat. So let's do train hat first, actually. Let's say we have this blue stuff here. Blue stuff there. Right there. Not like that, but more like that. There we go. But in Splatoon 3, he started a telecommunications company. Ooh, is he like... What does that mean? Is he in charge of giving people cell phones? Get some yellow. AKA some gold. I love gold. There we go. Maybe it's like more like a macaroni color. We need 3 of each. Here we go. Down at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. And one more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it pretty much allows you to skip the news when you log on. Hey, nice. Yeah, I always thought that was kind of weird with Splatoon 2, that it's like, hey, you have to watch this. You want to play the game? It doesn't matter. You gotta watch this. It's like, but I don't wanna. But I mean, it's fine. Okay, in the light, I can see that we can use that. I'm gonna leave right there. All right. There we go. And then one more. Oh, this one right here. Oh. Alright, and after this, the hat is done. After this, the hat is done. After this, the hat... Yeah, we did it. Sick. Put the white beads back. We can put these black beads back. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, now let's fill the rest in with this gray. We don't need this dark gray either. I think the less we have on the table, the less overwhelming it's gonna be. And once we have the filler and we're able to see, like, I don't know, how things are taking shape, we'll see how we can, like, blend these colors together. Because, again, the Ace Sprite thing I came up with, the other ones are designs. This one is more like, this is a brainstorm, I'll say. Pretty much played for the story Salmon Run, so those were annoying at times. What's a Salmon Run? What does that mean? Tell us all about it. Is that when you only played as fish in a game of octopi? I think I watched a video like from dictionary.com that's like, hey, octopuses is okay. Octopi is also okay. Because it's like, it has roots in multiple languages. I think I read that or saw that somewhere. Yeah, this is crazy. Like I just discovered, I stumbled onto, I should say, a PvE horde mode. Yo, that sounds fun. I love PvE and I love horde mode. If you just hold your container, you can find the beads that have like two, like these two right here. You just kind of like yoink, and now you got two. Yoink. Instead of when you slap them on here, they might not necessarily be like these are close together, but the other ones might not be. And one could argue like, hey man, you're not saving that much time. But maybe I am. Maybe I am. Gives me a false sense of control. It is. It made a whole big thing in 3. Cool. So that's only in 3. That's not in 2, right? I don't think I ever saw that in 2. I got it to play with my niece. And we played like 6 times together, maybe. But it's kind of hard, man. Kids, they got a lot going on. They're pretty busy. They got a lot of shenanigans they get up to. Like school and homework. Classic shenanigans. I really loved in Gears of War, the Horde mode. Y'all ever played that one? And not even like the latest Gears of Wars. I'm talking about like old Xbox 360 Gears of Wars. I remember my cousin and I would play that forever. We'd stay up till 1 bajillion p.m. a.m. in the morning. Playing and playing and playing, trying to increase our score. And 2 is a time-limited event on weekends. You don't play it if then... Oh, interesting. Very curious. It's times like this that I wish I was good at the Perler Bead gun. But like, I have it, I just don't feel like I'm good at it. It's like a nice little, well, I say nice, it's subjective if it's like super useful, because like you fill it up with Perler Beads and you shake it up and then you press the button and it dispenses it pew 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 like a little gun. But I don't know, I could just never get it to work right, because if the beads aren't like aligned perfectly, they don't load up. So that's a big bummer. In 3, it's always there. Nice. That's super cool. What I saw online was like the scoring or the ranking level is like ingenious, right? You can play really well, and your team can like be really bad, and you can still lose. But because you played well, you still get like experience and level up, which I think is like way more useful than it's like, oh, your team lost because they didn't want to do what you wanted to do, and time to rage quit. You know what I mean? So I think Splatoon, they figured it out. Reward you for playing the game, for doing your best, but like, don't punish you because of things that are out of your control. You know? Know what I mean, jelly beans? You know what? I'm gonna see if I move this like, oh, is this making it better? Might be lit. I mean, what if I turn this thing around? Well, it's fine for a second. And then what happened? What if I put this filter thing back on? Lighting, am I right? It's so hard to deal with. Wait. I have an idea. Yeah, it's nice. The only bad thing is the online service itself. Yeah, that's a big bummer. It's a big bummer. Wish it was a little bit better, for sure. To be sure. There we go. Maybe the lighting's a little bit... They got some shadows going on, but you can see the colors a little bit better. Actually, you know what? Let me see what this looks like on this other screen, because sometimes the colors on my screen is not perfect. Oh, okay. Yeah, the colors look fine. Look a little saturated, actually. Should be fine. I forget that I mess with like my brightness and things on my screen, so it doesn't like keep me up at night. Wait, what was it? I was doing this. There you go. Blink. Whoa, I got like a third beat there. That's fun. Song reminds me of Christmas. Yeah, I wish the online Nintendo, like... Well, I don't understand why it's so bad. Like, especially now that people are paying for the online, like, just make it better, just make it good, just like... I don't know, I think sometimes they get away with the fact that, like, everyone's gonna buy a Nintendo anyway. They're like, ah, you have to live with it, sucks to be you. And it's like, but I don't wanna, I wanna, like, enjoy the experience. Kinda like with Pokemon and Game Freak, sometimes I think that, like... They think they can get away with things because they're Pokemans. It's like, come on, man. You could do better than this. Don't take it for granted that your peeps are gonna buy stuff anyway, but... At least it's free on the 3DS. Yeah. Yeah. Like, stuff like Monster Hunter was really incredible. But then I think of, like, Animal Crossing for the Switch, and it's such a pain in the butt to, like, just go to someone else's island. It's such a process. It's like, does it have to be that way? Why can't it just be a little bit smoother, a little bit easier? So I'm doing right now is, like, filling in these awkward edges and gaps to kind of make it a little more easier to, like, make squares. And once I have a square opening, it'll be easier for me to, like, slap the beads in, I think. In theory. In theory. What? There we go. Okay, put that there. Oh. There we go. And then I can just do rows, like so. What? Get back here. Get over here. Beep beep boop boop. Yep, there we go. What I'm not looking forward to is popping all the tape. But it's a necessary step to make sure things don't explode. It'll be fine. It'll be a-okay. Ombre, as they say. What? This reminds me of Stardew Valley. I've been trying to fix, so I had this thing called Tuna. That basically, it'll tell you, it'll be able to put on the screen, here's a song title, and here is the album, or here's the artist. But I had to reinstall it, and I think after that, it's been really been bugging out, and it's not registering anything, and I've been trying to troubleshoot it. It's one of the reasons why I think OBS crashed earlier. So after the stream at some point this week, and I'm going to look into it again, because it's really nice to look at the title and be like, oh yeah, it's this song or that song. But we'll play with that later, Gators. See you later, Skater. Oh, yeah. Oh. Come on. There you go. Oh, almost there. Oh, bam. That would be nice to have. I know. Especially because we had it. It's like one thing, like, to be like, oh, in theory, that'd be cool. But, like, we've actually used it before. So it's like, let's get back to where we were, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Just throwing these in there, that way we don't have to worry about them anymore, and we can put them to good use. Moving a little bit this way. What? Right there. Looking good. Boom. Bam. That should be fine there. Okay. Wink. Here we go. Blink. Blink. Oh, there's two right here. Double doink. There's a way that some people do it that I've seen them do online, which is really interesting, but I don't think they can do. I can do it with these tweezers, where they like stack up a bunch and then like bleep 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 bleep, like drop it like that. Here, let me see what happened if I try to stack it. So we have some in here. Then we're gonna try to grab some over here. Oh, see, they fell again. Not sure if it's worth trying to do that. Yeah, it's hard to... No, that's not going to be a good use of my time. Let's do what we know works, for sure. What? Yeah, what? Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Okay, we're almost done with the gray, and then we can figure out the hard part, which is the blue. Use it for your fat fingers. Hey man, whatever works, works. For me, I feel like my fingers are too fat. I got sausage fingers. I got big kielbasa fingers. See, if I try to grab this, it'll be like one bead at a time and go, In theory, it's doable, but then this happens and it's like, there we go. I already tried doing this, but the beads got stuck. Yeah, I know, right? Just didn't work out. Oh, wow. But I've seen other tweezers where they have like almost like a hook on them. And it's like, it curves. It's like, whoosh, and maybe that's the curvature. Yeah, if I had actual food for fingers, I would have no fingers. Because I'd get so hungry and I'd be like, food. Sometimes I wonder if I'm like Homer Simpson from the titular show, The Simpsons. Well, no, I guess he's the titular character in the show. But I'll just look at food and be like, food. Kielbasa fingers. And then I daydream about wanting to eat my own fingers because it's kielbasa. Yum, yum, yum. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Yeah, there you go. Bug snacks. I mean, you aren't yellow, so that's a bust. I am not. But I can change the saturation level so that my skin looks yellow. Like a classic Simpsons character. Okay. Put this right here. Oh, see? Look, how did I do that? How did I do that? That's crazy. Because then you can go bloop, and then bloop. I think I know how to do that. Aha! But no, that's only two. I might as well grab the two. I know I can, instead of trying to figure out how to be all fancy-pantsy. Whoa. Get back here. Boink. There you go. All right. Ta-jang! We have the outline. No need to be fancy if it works. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna put this gray away. I don't think we need it. All right. So, let's see. I have this, the Ace Sprite one, but I'm gonna also add in. What was the? Let's see here. I have a reference image. Nice. That's like you sent me that I can use. Which I think was this one. So I'm going to save that image again. Put it on the screen so we can use it as a reference. Add image. Call it image. Sure, why not? Wow. There we go. So this is the original image that we had. So it looks like near the top we have what we could do is recreate this line that's right here, like that middle line. So we have the bottom line, but then we need to put the like that curvature line there. So that was with these beats. So let's try to recreate that. Shouldn't need too many beats for this. And you know what I did? I put too many beats here. That's what I did. Because I'm smart, okay? Okay. What? Get back here. There we go. And then based on the shading, we should be able to work with it. It's gonna keep going down. Oh, that landed almost where I needed it to, but it didn't land where I needed it to. Okay. That's cool. I like how they came out. Okay, so maybe what we can do is get the beads and put them... Here, I'm gonna move this up so we can put the beads in order of, like, brightness. This dark blue, I think, is too dark, but, like, even with the purples, it doesn't really match all that well. So I think the dark blue we're gonna leave out for this one. We have this blue, which is almost a dark blue-gray. We have a light blue-gray. Wait, we already used this one. This one is for the outline, so we don't need this one. Yep. Move that out of the way. We have this one that's very similar, but not the same exact one. Let's shift these over. Okay. So, we have all these blues that we can work with. Which one did you use for the outline? We used this one right here, which looks very similar to this one, but it's off by a little bit. And this one is darker. Sorry, this one is darker. So that might be good and useful for certain parts. So what I've noticed is that there's a lot of like the, here we go. There's my finger. A lot of the top part has like that purple. But I think I want to do the purple last. Okay, where do we see evidence of it being like very light? Oh, you know what we could do is instead of making these outlines, like actually round them out. So, for example, like fill them in a little bit. That might be useful. Yeah, just saying that in the picture the outline is a lot brighter. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But that's the brightest blue bead that we got. Because we have this light blue, but it's like too light. You know what I mean? So this blue we might not even use at all. Can move that to the side for now. Because we might not even use that one. And then put a couple more there. I should go for the brighter one, to be honest. I think I see what you're saying, but this light blue is not going to come out in the way that you think it is, and like this is not going to be as close as it is to the actual image you see up here. What's happening is like the color levels of the camera is not representing it in a way. Like this blue doesn't even exist in this image, like at all. And also it'll make it a lot harder for it to blend in with the other ones. If we had more of these, I would have used this one. This is like the brightest one, but I'm not sure we have enough to make this outline. So I can do a count and see what we got. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 74. So let's count maybe we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. We might have enough actually. If we take out the fillings of these, we might have enough. So, let's try it. Now, wait. What you mean, Jelly Bean? Now that I put them out and counted, we might have enough to work with this blue. So, they should be the same color. Not exactly sure what you mean by that. Like, what should be the same color? Because if we're going with the brighter outline, then we should be replacing that color with this brighter blue. If we don't have enough bumps, if we don't have enough for the bumps in the outline. Yeah, we might have enough for the bumps in the outline. So let's give it a shot and find out. Because my counting abilities ain't that great. I'm gonna move this in here for now. Because we might have to use that blue for other stuff. And if we need to get creative to maximize the colors we got, we should be okay. Like even like this outline here, maybe that one we can keep that other color. So it should be okay. Let's find out. Because the bumps are filled out with the brighter blue, which could be too much. Let's find out. Won't take too long. do. This over here. Put this over here. There we go. Some of them fell on their sides, which is gonna make this easier. There we go. That's the side. Move this over here. There we go. Put this down here. There we go. Put that over there. Yeah, I think we got enough. Wink. Wink. Wait. There we go. Let's move all this out. Yeah, we have enough. We got enough. Ta-da, we have this many left. We got enough. Like. Let's make these bumps as original as we could. Okay, then let's go. We going. We is be going. Blink. Blink. What? What? There we go. What? There we go. To join. And then we might even have enough to do that line there in the same color. Let's try it. Two, three, and then we have two here. Two here. We have two down there. And these we need three. And then we need three more. Okay. Oh, yeah. Put this out here. One, two, three. One, two. One over here. Alright, great. So we replaced all of them. Now, what I think we can do is try to fill in the bumps to make them more bumpy and bally by using the last of these. So we put these two here. These two here. And then And then, these two over here. And then another one down here. That's something like this. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We got the bumps. We bumped it up. Let's see if I can move this light to make it. You probably can't really tell much of the difference here. Let me change my color correction thing over here. My game visual. Yeah, it's really hard to tell the different colors, the different shades of blue. But trust me when I say, it'll look different in person. Now we have a bunch of this light blue. We can put that right down here, like using this blue to be like the undercurrent there, and then fill it in with some of this darker stuff. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna make like a shadow using these blues that we got. So a secondary outline, like right underneath. And then also an outline right here. And I think I see it happening. I think I can see it happening. So this would be like a nice little buffer between the light blue. And then in the middle, we're actually going to put that darker blue. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. That's my theory. Let's see what happens. Now we have like this empty space. We're going to put in... No, I can tell, don't worry. Sick. This one is this... Yeah, that's darker. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, these blend perfectly well. Yeah. Okay. Like so. So it gives the illusion of that darkness, that shadowing. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. And then maybe one more of this one. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I like how that's coming out. So we can follow the same pattern around this area. And then the purple stuff, that's going to be the difficult part there. But yeah, I think if we use, again, this darker one and this dark one, that's going to be helpful. Yeah, let's do that. So this stuff is already out here, so we're going to make an outline over here as well. Devin less purple than the pig. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And now we're using all the blue that we already had out that we replaced. We're putting it to good use. It's not a waste. Not a waste of time. Not a waste of effort. We got this. Okay. So then from here we have this darker blue. Now I gotta switch these up because now these are actually going to get in the way when we have all these blues out. But let's put those back. Back from whence you came. What? There you go. We're going to put all the shading skills I've learned over the years to the test. What? What? Ugh. You could use the really bright blue for the bright dots in the purple pit. Yeah. Make it like sparkly. Interesting. We'll try that. What color is this that I have here? Is it this color? No, that's this color. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm trying to think. Based on this, now we're getting darker. Almost like another layer of these. Put that down here. Yep, right down there. Boingo boingo. Okay. Over here we kind of have the lighter blue. So I wonder if we should use like this blue to fill in this space over here. Okay. And then the top is where we're getting our purple bits, yeah. Okay. Let's try interspersing the blue with this light blue that we talked about. Probably won't even use that dark purple. Oh, go back, go back, go back. Oh no! Dang it. Wait, that's not. This one was over here. Nope. This one was over here. This one was over here. This one. Yeah, shading. We did it. Yeah, this light purple here. Making like a little star formation, sort of. And it also goes towards the front of the dome. The front of the head. What? Didn't I just... Oh, there it is. It fell in a weird spot. Okay, so there's our purple. The really bright blue. Let's see how this looks. Okay. Oh no! Okay. Yeah, I'd mix in the very bright one and the normal body blue. Normal body blue. So take out the purple, you're saying. Now, when you say normal body blue, are we talking about... So right now I have the lightest blue, a medium blue for the shadow, and then a darker blue for the darker shadow. So when you say normal body blue, you're not talking about the outline, right? You're talking about like the first shadowy one. So like this middle line in between the light and dark one. Because the purple is too much. Now keep mixing purple and the middle line blue. Ah. Okay. Let's try it out. Boink, 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 boink. And some bright dots. So maybe every once in a while there'll be like a dot. That over here. That over here. Something like that. There. That'll keep it nice and balanced. So the middle line blue is gonna be this one. Actually. Okay. How does that look? More bright dots. Bright dots okay. Change the medium blue. While you check that out, I'm going to now add this other darker layer. That should... Well, actually, I'm going to outline this stuff over here like we did with everything else. One or two more dots? Okay. I'm gonna try to make it so it's uniform. And maybe move some stuff around to make it uniform. But if you'd rather keep them random and not balanced, I can also try that too. Because if we're gonna have another dot... Let's see. I could put that there. Put that there. We're just gonna shift some of these around. There we go. One more light purple. Nice. Alright, now we're gonna outline this. And this darker. We're filling it in. I think random might be looking better. Okay. We'll do that in a hot second. Let me just wrap this stuff up here. And then we'll give it a try. Move this one. Move this one. black bead there. Get out of here. There you go. Maybe put this one on the side here. Sorry, Pesky is specific about this. No, I mean, it's something that you want. And it also brings to mind, you know, there's a quote that says the customer is always right, but the customer is always right in the matter of taste. And this is a taste thing, and that's fine. It's like what you prefer. I'd say okay. I'd rather make something that you're happy with than the alternative. So there's no worries to me. I just don't want to put them back to like right next to each other, so maybe like this one would be okay. Something like that. Still not super random, I don't think, but it's a bit less even, a little bit more random. Put it bottom right of purple, like outside the purple. Like here? Is that what you mean? Or did you want this little piggy to go somewhere else? What's meant left? Like there? Put it bottom left of... Okay, now that we have those dark ones. One down, one right. Boink. How's that? Yeah, there we go. Yo, what's going on? I love Kagaminellen. Kagaminellen. That's fun. What a fun name. Is that a first name and last name? What's up? Come on in. How you doing? One more to the right should be good. Okay. How's that? What is popping, as they say? What brings you in here? I love Kagaminellen. Are you into Perler Beads as well? Are you into VTubers? Kagaminellen is a vocal. Oh, cool. That's exciting. Super fun. Kagaminellen. You know, you say Vocaloid, I know what that means, but it reminds me of Animal Crossing, the Lloyds that they have that you dig up and they go like, wah, 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 blah, 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 blah. And that's what that reminds me of. Don't mean to insult your favorite guy, but let's see here. Now that we have the purpley stuff done, you know what? I'm going to add one more purple over here. Oh. Boink. I think what I'm gonna do is add like this darker blue to fill in more of it, because there is some darkness in here. But I wonder if I should move this blorp one more to the right. Blorp, blorp, blorp. And that'll make it easier to put this dark blue down. Oh, what am I doing? I can just use this here. Boink. And then try to catch two at a time. Like shooting in a barrel of fish. Which I never got. Like, I get it, but why would you shoot a barrel that has fish in it? Wouldn't that like cause leaks in your barrel and get water to go all over the place? Come on now. It's just critical thinking skills at this point. Whoa, a lot of beads. You know, for this one, I'm actually gonna blend it in more. I mean, the barrel breaks, you still have fish to eat. You do. But rest in peace, barrel. Rest in pieces. Because it got shot up, man. Not the best use of a barrel, I'll tell you that. What? Oh, yep. So the Vocaloids... Do they sing? They're singers, right? Blink. That's true. That's why they're called Vocaloids, right? Like Hatsune Miku? She's a Vocaloid, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, come back. There we go. Yes, they are virtual singers. I love the idea of that, like, that Vocaloids came out before we had holographic, like, Tupac come out on stage. She's the most popular. Yeah, when I lived in Japan, Hatsune Miku was all over the place, but there are a bunch of, like, other Hatsune Miku-like characters. I was like, what? There are more? Hatsune Miku. And friends. Alright, here's my plan. I'm gonna fill this in with the dark. And then if we want to, like, decrease the dark blue and put in this first dark blue to blend in a little more, we can try that. Because this looks a little too... It looks dark, but there is dark in the c.q.cumber design. So I'm not afraid of getting dark, of getting edgy. But just want to make sure it's, like, true to form. As best as we can get it. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Doink, doink, doink. What? Like, never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that Hatsune Miku would be, like, replicatable, copyable, English words family, but, like, inspiration for folks to make their own version, but also, like, you know, use that, like, as the premise of VTubing. Like, I never would have thought that that was a thing, like, ever in the history of my whole eyeballs. I never would have known. Because Hatsune Miku's been out for, like, ages now at this point. Love the Miku cameo and dropkick on Yashin-chan anime. Oh, that's exciting. Yashin-chan anime. What's that one about? What? I swear, if I tilt all this over, then I'm gonna be tilted. I'm gonna be like, no! I can't believe I've done this! Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use this blue to outline that. Boink. 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 Oh yeah, she has some appearances in anime. It's like Slice of Life with chibi monster girls. I remember when I was in Japan, they had posters for this one about these anime girls, but they were actually all battleships. And I was like, what? What's happening again in this anime? What are they doing? Slice of life, but everyone is a ship. I love how, like, out there animes can be. Like, they really push the sense of imagination that it's, I think, harder to do with live action. It'd be wildin' out there. Oh, that one never saw it, but there are memes. Weird plot. Yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I'm excited I'm able to use all these brand new blues. I haven't used them. I got them for like Christmas last year, I think. And I haven't had a need for too much for them. I don't think. Yep. Wink. What? Oh, yeah. one of these. Bam. Here we go. Yep. Speaking of anime, there was I don't know if you heard of this song, Dear Maria, I think it's called. It's like, I'm coming with you, dear Maria. Huh? No, how does it go? I don't want to get DMCA'd over here. Dear Maria, count me in. Something, something at the bottom of this bottle and on the pen. Take me out when I don't know the words to this song, because the words are hard for me to remember. Oh. And then someone was like, can we use all these different blues? Me, still depressed, but other emotions get mixed in. Ay. This guy. Well, anyway, I was talking about the story of that song because someone made like a Japanese version. And they're like, what if this song was an anime intro? And it slaps. It's really good. I've just been daydreaming like, what if my life was an anime? What if I was just a Perler Bead guy, McGee? And that was the whole premise. One episode would be me breaking my whole Perler Bead arm off of my body. But like, oh no, I need someone to iron me. Stat. Getting some Persona 5 vibes from this song. Doink. Oh yeah, there we go. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, there we go. Boink. Listening to great music makes me wish I was better at music. I played the clarinet in middle school and recorder in elementary school. Tried picking up piano, but kind of dropped that when I started doing YouTube stuff. It really does sound like Persona OST. There was an anime this year, I think, where the OP was a cover of a Bulgarian disco song. That sounds awesome. Yeah, let's look at Spotify. No, this is not Persona. Interesting. A song called Road Trip by Joshua Morse. DMCA free. Alright, cute. Let's have a look at this. Let's take a look-see over here. What is your opinion of this? Is this too much dark? Should we blend this in more with the medium dark blue here and make that line thicker around? Or what? What's your idea here? I have an opinion. Yeah, it's a bit too much dark. Yeah. So I'm thinking let's get rid of this outline that we have and replace it with this blue. So that'll be like a double outline there. That's my thought. And then if we want to do another layer of the dark one to come off and we replace it with the other blue, we can do that too. I see Gudetama. Oh man. Yeah, I crocheted Gudetama for my partner. It was very, very cute. I gave it a little bacon blanket and an egg white bed. Can I get these two without blowing everything up? Yes, got it. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, when I first started streaming, I also did some crocheting live. But now that I'm getting more serious about the YouTubing side of stuff, it's all breaking. You know, I want to make sure it's on brand, and like this channel is mostly about Perler Beads, if not 100%. Real sound of your character, my favorite is a melody. Who's yours favorite? Oh man, I think Gudetama is my favorite, honestly. Like, it's my partner's favorite, but like, it's so cute. The idea of just like a lazy egg. She's like, nah, I don't want to do anything. Wah, who cares? Whatever. I think that's my favorite. What about you, the Q? What's your favorite? Alright. Now let's put in this layer, and if we need to do another layer, we can, without a problem. You know what? I wonder if we need to get rid of this layer too. Get back in there. There we go. There's a Gudetama series on Netflix? What? What? That's insane. I haven't heard about that. So it's in the works? I gotta tell my Taz. A Gudetama show on Netflix. What would the show be about? Everyone being like, yeah, we're so happy, we're so peppy, and Gudetama being like, wah, I'm lazy. I'm being a little lazy egg. Oh, got like 3 of them. Let's go. Come back. There we go. I said I don't know what Gudetama refers to. Are they the mascots? So, you know the Hello Kitty character line? They're called Sanrio. And correct me if I'm wrong. It's called Gudetama An Excellent Adventure? No way! Love it. 10 out of 10. Would read that title again. That's a great title. I love it. That is a great title indeed. What if I do a thing here? Got it. Get back here. Bam. Oh. Right there. Oh, put this back in there. Yeah. This one should be easy if I get 2s. There we go. 2s. Another 2. Another paralyzer. If you watched Kung Pao Into the Fists, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, Google that. Or eggle that, because it's an egg. Lego my Eggo. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. There's also Gudetama Cafe in Japan. I've seen videos of it. Oh, where is it in Japan? We used to live in Osaka. I went to Tokyo a couple times. Like, Osaka's great, but I feel like all the cool character cafe stuff is either in Tokyo or, like, in the specific city that it was founded or it's super famous for. Like, I know there's some really cool One Piece, like, memorabilia, and, like, they even recreated the Going Merry. And I think now the Thousand Sunny that you can just, like, take a tour on, which is, like, so sick. And, like, Yokohama, I think? But there's also One Piece in Tokyo Tower. It's like a little amusement park. It's so awesome. It's so sick. It was a great place to be. Tokyo, I think. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tokyo gets all the cool stuff. Okay, let me get... Okay, just need this one. Just need this one. Okay. Now that I see it, and I'm looking at... oh, this thing. It is quite cute. You better believe it. Now I'm thinking about... doing a couple of... Yep. A couple of bits here and there. That'll make it blend in better. Gudetama is very cute. He's so sleepy. He's a sleepy little egg. Trying to think. If we get these out, and then we make... That would sound like a super flat line there. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But the alternative, too, is to do something like this. And make this light blue. Yeah, most designs we can plan and design on Sprite and, like, be good to go. But with, like, a piece like this that has, like, so many blues and a character that, like, has such variation in the shades, we gotta be flexible, you know what I mean? So, we gotta be able to adapt on the fly. Methinks it's a bit sharp on the top part. Yeah, I think so too. Like it's like this dark part was like a straight line. Good times like me, I love sleeping. Oh man, if I could sleep all day and not feel like hot garbage, I'd probably sleep for half a day. Because I love eating. I don't know what I like eating, doing more, eating or sleeping, because I love them both very, very, very much. So yum. Yum yum in my tum tum. Alright, the cute. Where do we go from here? We got places to go. Where are we gonna go? I'm trying to look away and looking at it, and looking away and looking at it. Because it is rather dark up here. Like in the image, I mean, like up here. In this design. Eating food on bed is so relaxing. Oh, I wish I could, but I don't trust myself to not make a giant mess of all the food. Like, I'll be in bed munching, and then I get up and just got crumbs everywhere. I got like wet spots of soup everywhere. I'm almost tired of my bed being dirty and stained, so then she had to buy me a bed table. Oh, that's a solution right there. Yeah, because I would make a mess. I'd make a horrible mess. Here, let me get a third opinion if possible. Give me 1 second, y'all. Nope, no third opinion available. Alright, so trying to think. This right here looks sharp as well. I just get in bed sometimes. I'm just good at not spilling. Whoa, watch out. Watch out. We got a cool guy over here. I wish I could be as cool as you, the cute, to not be able to spill, to have the skills to pay the bills. But alas, that is not the case for me. I be spilling. Like cornflakes or soup. Nah, I be spilling all over the place. Okay. Alright, so in a deeper bowl? It's a good idea. So Q, I think I forgot to ask. Did you want your design... Did you want your design to not be broken? Did you want your design to like have this open bead design, or were you looking for it to be more flat melty? Like where it's like super ironed. Personally, like here I have some coasters here, like Doctor Who. I love how it's like kind of uniform because the backside of it is super flat melty. Let's see what else we got here. I'm actually drinking a butt ton of water through this Doctor Who coaster, which also has like the same appearance like that. There's less chance of horrible things happening with the melt. Yum, water. Because I think we're ready. I think we're ready to turn this into an ironed Perler Bead creation. So think about it. We still got some time because I got to tape this up. Let's do it not flat. So you want it open. Like you want it to maintain this open bead sort of like look. Not only eating in bed is relaxing, but making stuff with Perler beads in bed is so relaxing. Oh man, I wish. I need like a hard like surface, because otherwise I'll get beads all over the place. So I love Kagami Ellen. What if how long you been making Perler beads stuff for? And then like, what do you usually make? Tell us all about it. Is this long enough? Let's see. It is. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna start from the bottom first, actually. Put this tape on, because we're gonna tape this to remove this from the pegboard so that we can iron it and it won't get... We won't try to damage or warp the pegboard. So put some tape. We're gonna roll it. keep rolling to make sure it's sticking to every single bead. And then we can also stick it to the sides just to keep it in place right now. I made favorite characters from games, anime, vocal, and sounding characters. Oh, that's so cool. Well, if you wanted to share, we love to see it. So hopefully the command there works for us to load up the Discord. There it is. Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. Good bot. So if you wanted to like show off, we have an arts and crafts channel on our Discord. And if you don't want to join, that's okay. You can still hang out. No problemo, no pressure. It happens at least once or make a fatal mistake with tape here. BRB, okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah. Like, for example, what's the, what are your most recent creations? Like, I have a bunch of Christmas ornaments that I never ironed that I have in the basement somewhere that I gotta, like, end up working on. Maybe that'll be another video, says the guy who's been working on the same video. Hey, nice! Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Pixel Peeps. Push this down. There we go. This tape was way too long. For sure, way too long. But it'll be okay, I think. Just gotta press down and make sure it's all pressed. Yeah. 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 Pink tape. I think it's very colored. Nice. Yeah. I like that these different, like, blue is great. I mean, I just like painter's tape, right? But the blue is pretty dark and hard to see sometimes. So I got these different colors. I had yellow, green. I think we were using green and we just ran out of it. So now we're on to pink. Pink is a lovely color indeed. It's a great color. Ah! I squished this out of the way. Where's my, there it is. Get over here. Get over here. What? There you go. Push this down. Never seen pink tape. I think I got this at a hardware store like Home Depot or Lowe's. They came in like a pack, or maybe we ordered it online. Wish I could tell you. But it's nice and see-through. It's not super dark like the dark blue default painter's tape, which is why I like it personally. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sick. Super cool. Yeah. Okay, gotta put this down here. Oh. Let's make sure the tape. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yep. Okay. Well, this is not perfectly straight, but should be okay. I'm back. Yo, welcome back. WB, as they say. Nice. No tape disasters this time. Yet. Yet is the operative word here. It's a very key word here. Okay, so now what we got to do is press down all over the place. Make sure it's sticking. Roly-poly-oly. And now we're going to punch holes in it. Now, what can I use to punch holes? Oh, perfect. We got a pen right here. Fantastic. Okay. And while we do this, this can be a little time consuming, and sometimes I need to take a break because my wrist is going to explode. So, in the meantime, let me pull up some slides for blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, let's see if this will work. I'm gonna try putting this into OBS and see if this works. See if this works. If this works, it's gonna be so sick. But if it doesn't work, then we'll figure it out. Let's see if this is gonna work. It does work. Nice. Yeah, would you rather questions? Let's go. Bye-bye. Now let me interact with it. And can I... What? I can't slow... It won't let me scroll down. No, please. What is this? Go away. How do you... What? You can't... Oh, no wonder I used slides before. Holy moly, as they say. Wait, if I click on it and I scroll down... Nope. It's not working either. Dang it. Hot dang it. What if I keep going... Nope, that's not going to work. Alright, get out of here. We're going to delete you. Remove. Instead, we're going to import our... slides. Boink. And now some of these are not updated. But it's been a while since we've tried this, so... We're gonna put this right over here. Alright, so I'm gonna move this over and also move the camera over like so. Fantastic. So, would you rather listen to music from the 70s or music from today? Personally, I don't really have a lot of history or exposure to music from the 70s, so I would say today's music. There's like, we have so many options now. So many talented artists out there making fantastic music that it's wild. It's actually nuts how much talent there is out there. So I would say music from today. If I was limited to the radio, then that might influence my decision a little more. Like radio from the 70s or mainstream radio from today, like the hits. But as is, I think I would go with today. What about y'all? What would you want to listen to? Or like what era, what decade would you pick? For me, if I could pick a decade, I would pick the 80s. I think the 80s had the best jamming music of any decade. Like as a whole. I mean, there's some turbulent times, man. Yeah, I don't have any 70s connections. If we're talking 90s, though, I wouldn't be able to choose. 90s. Let's get some Backstreet Boys in here. Some NSYNC. Some Avril Lavigne. Okay, there we go. I think I screwed up last time when I was making the Majora's Mask one. There was one bead I was supposed to punch a hole through, and instead I kicked it out of its like location. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a bummer. What? Is that right? Nope, that is not right. That's right. Okay. 90s to 2000s metal. Heavy metal from a long time ago sounds really good. Yeah, man. For sure. Don't get me wrong, there's classics in every decade. What? That was not correct. There we go, that is correct. I mean, I have a deep hate for most mumble rap, but then there are so many cool songs nowadays, and don't get me started. Anime OPs. Oh, man, anime openings are so hype. They're so good. And I think, A, they're good, but B, like, we attach our own nostalgia to them. And it's like, dang, this song gets me hype. Because now I'm thinking about that one time the main protagonist yelled and charged up to increase his power levels, and then they transformed, and then they punched the bad guy. And it was great. What a hype moment. Which I'm all about. I'm all about the hype. I remember back in high school, and I was a water polo goalie, and before certain matches, I would like look up certain scenes on YouTube of like Dragon Ball or One Piece or Naruto to like get me hype. That was before smartphones. I had to do it at home, like the morning of the day before, and then I have to remember it with my memory. Yeah, no, I like a lot of OPs without watching the anime, to be honest. Oh, nice. Now, do you like listen to it, or do you like watch the opening and like the video as well, or is it just the song itself that you're like, dang, I'm so hype? Or is it just like watching these anime characters that you're not very familiar with, but the music goes well with the visuals? I listen. Nice. Yo, Gemma Price. Hi. I agree. I'd pick the 80s and 90s because that's what I grew up with. But between the 70s today, I'd pick today. Nice. Gemma. Am I saying that right? Or did you go by Gemma? Like on Love Island. There was a Gemma on there with the same spelling. Mainly to the full version of the song. Yo. Yeah, that's the thing too, because like OPs are like, what, a minute and a half? And they might even be like a different version. And you miss like the super cool power ballad of the anime opening. Or rather, in the full version you'll have it, but not in the opening itself. It'll be like a cool instrumental, like pow 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 pow. Yup. Yeah, I grew up in the 90s, so like 90s music. It's like, dang, that's a bop. Like Hanson. Bop, 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 beedle bop, 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 bop. Ooh yeah, yeah. Whatever happened to those guys? Yeah, like on Love Island. On Love Island. Gemma. What was Davide? Who would be like Gemma. I love Davide. He's a cool guy. A lot of people give him flack for stuff. You are a liar. Actress. So I don't watch a lot of reality TV, but my partner enjoys reality TV from time to time, and you know, we want to spend some more time together, so I decided to do like more arts and crafts on the couch while we have Love Island on. So like, I'm invested. I like Love Island. I listened to Kuso Mesorogiwi before I even knew it was an anime open, so I had to watch the anime. It was really good. Oh, nice. I mainly grew up in the 2000s, but my parents shared a lot of my music taste. Yeah, that'll do it. A lot of folks get super influenced by the people around them, especially as children. I read a study somewhere that like the music that you really vibed with emotionally in your teenagers like really sets a tone for the rest of your life. I'm gonna shift this around because when my hand is on the pegboard, it hurts. It gives me big ouchies. Now, if I just give it a 1-2 flip-a-maroo, now my hand is back on the tape, and it'll be easier for me to do this. So one hand here to make sure the tape isn't flying everywhere. And we keep pressing hold. I don't know why this is going way faster than before. Maybe because I'm so used to it. Maybe because I got great company here. Time flies when you're surrounded by great peeps. But yeah. Paradise Kiss. Still my fave. Yo! What's up? D-Naz? Or is it Dynaz? Like Dynasty? D? I'm assuming it's Die. Because otherwise it'd be like D-E-E. But what up? Come on in, Gemma and Dynaz. What up? What is poppin'? Are y'all into Perler Bead stuff or VTuber stuff or both? I love the idea of intersection where it's like, oh, I like this and I like that. Let's smash it together. Oh my god, both at the same time. This is crazy. This is nuts. I didn't know that was possible. It's like when they combine the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the Power Rangers. It's like, what? Two of my favorite things on the screen at once. That's crazy. No, D-Naz. Oh, my bad, D. D-Naz. D-Naz, you sound like me, because my name is Raz. Raz and Naz. Look at us go. 2 peas in a pod. Yo, I'm on a hot roll. Like I've been eating some hotcakes. Are hotcakes pancakes? Or are those two different things? Because someone said like, this smells like hotcakes. But that might be a dated allusion. An allusion is a reference to something well known. Yeah, as you know, I do Perler Beads as well. A bit less though nowadays. No worries, no worries. For some of us, we do it. For some of us, we like to watch. For some of us, we're gonna pick it back up again. For some of us, we'll never do again, and that's a-okay. I'm just glad y'all are here. While we listen to some cool DMCA free music. What is this, Pokemon? Title screen by Jokobi, Game Chops. By the way, started Perler Bead as a hobby thanks to your vid. Keep it. Aww, D-Naz, it's lovely. Thank you for sharing that with me. Like, I'm so excited for you that you started doing this really fun, cool hobby, and it makes me very emotional to know that I've impacted people in a positive way. So thank you for that. That's super cool. Hotcakes, pancakes, flapjacks, I think they're the same. So D-Naz, what have you been making? We had Sandra talk about how like she made earrings that she sold to a student. Are you making coasters? Are you making just bead sprites to put up on your wall? Are you making magnets? What are you making, man? Great gift for my friends. I know, isn't it? Yeah, I love making stuff for my friends and for my family and for like birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. Or like Secret Santa. I made I don't have it here. You might see the pictures of like one of them over here, and it's a Stormtrooper one that like I think that's one of my favorite designs that I ever like worked with. But I should have taken more pictures because that was a gift to my older brother who loves Star Wars and the dark side. But I just love how the colors came out like really well. But yeah, it is a great gift. It's a great gift for the friends. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's see what's next. What's the next would you rather? Would you rather become someone else or just stay you? I'm gonna be honest, man. I love me. I'm really happy with me. And I didn't always used to think that way, especially when I was younger. But like as a grown adult, like I've come to love and accept who I am, and I like me, right? I've come to accept me for all my faults, but also my strengths and the bonds I've created and shared. So I wouldn't want to be anyone else but me. It's already hard being yourself. Can you imagine trying to be someone else? Jeez. Before I even had Perler Beads, I just gave my friends a drawing of the fairy character because I was broke. Hey, that'll do it. Anything that you can create with whatever you have, so long as there's like good intentions behind it, that's a great gift. That's an awesome gift. That's lovely. That's fantastic. Okay, so why do we do these holes here? We're going to flip this over, whoosh, right? We're going to heat up the iron and we're going to melt it up. As we're melting, we need the heat to be able to escape, because if the heat is trapped here between the tape and the bead, it's going to stay in there, and explode. So, something you got to keep in mind. I've just started with beads. I use Hama. I'm in the UK. I do it to relax, but not as often as I would like. I know. Like, Gemma, I understand 100%. I'm here, and I'm like, I wish I could do more Perler Beads. I've been working on a video for, like, weeks now, in the sense of like, I don't have enough time to work on it. So let me plug away 5 minutes today and let me plug in 10 minutes tomorrow. And I've just been super duper busy. And so actually I started streaming because usually like video games on Twitch, because like for me, like I can set aside time every week to be like, I'm playing video games. And now I'm shifting to like try to getting more Perler Bead stuff done live. So like I can also carve out time, because if I don't set aside time, I live with ADHD. And time blindness is a thing, and I'll get distracted and I'll just sit on the couch and play video games. And it's like, no, I want to make the stuff. It's just it's hard for me to get started sometimes, and by like almost how do you say, by telling other people like I'm gonna do this at this time, then I force myself to do it, and I'm gonna enjoy it and I love doing it. But it's awesome. I hope. Me too, man, me too. Okay, so we are going to pull up the tape here while being very careful. We're going to flip it over. I'm going to grab a couple things here. For example, out of a shoebox, I got this tape together. And this is like my heat safe area, so I can put on this desk. I actually made this desk. I I did wood shop in high school, and when we moved to our new place, I was like, I want to build my own desk. So we got wood from the local hardware store, and we cut it up, and I really like it. So I want to try to keep it in one piece. So we're going to be cooking on this, and we're going to try to save the pegboard. That's why we did the tape in the first place. So when we do iron it, we're not ironing on the pegboard because we do run the risk of it like warping and bending with all the heat, right? Okay, so where's my, here it is. I'm going to put this to the side actually for right now. Right over here. Yeah. I'm going to use my tweezers to pull up the tape over here while making sure that the tape on the beads is still stuck there. I'm trying to loosen it just a little bit. And before I raise this, one thing you want to do, which I forgot to do last time, is to press again and make sure the tape is still holding down so none of your beads go missing or flying. Like that one hit game for the Super Nintendo, Mario is missing. Let's make sure our beads are not missing too. So I'm gonna flip it over. Not a lot of space on this desk with all these beads. I should probably move them out of the way now that we've created this design. Gonna pull this, yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. In general, you kind of don't want to have as much, like 1 inch, like this length would be fine. This is like way too long, really way too long. I get that I have a 6-month-old, so I do it while she sleeps, which isn't very often, but I enjoy it every time I get. Oh, that's lovely. That's fantastic. Congratulations. That's super cool. But yeah, trying to squeeze it in when you can. I feel that. I feel that 100%. So I'm just going to roll again to make sure that the tape is on there. So when I do a flippity-floppity, we don't have any errant beads flying anywhere. Sick. Got it. Cool. Oh, I mean, I hope I can watch more of your videos. I'll let the YouTube run and go to sleep because it's oh my gosh, 3:40 in the morning. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, go get some rest. But I do appreciate the support. And y'all, if you're here and want to share your stuff with us, you can join our Discord if you haven't done it. I put Discord. That's not gonna work. That's how you spell. You can join our Discord. We have a channel there so people can put in their arts and crafts, whether it is perler beads, whether it's crochet, whether it's drawing, whether it's anything, really. We take all arts and crafts in there. And yeah, that's pretty late. So, D-Nas, appreciate you being here. Thank you again for the kind words. We hope to see you soon. Just a friendly reminder, if y'all are in here, if you're lurking, or if you haven't hit the subscribe button, give it a shot. That way you can get notifications and find out when we're doing stuff next. I try to post every once in a while on YouTube. But yeah, okay, we're gonna flip this. And we're gonna pull it. Wow. Smooth like butter, like BTS. So this is the side we're gonna iron. So now, boom. Like a hotcake slash flapjack slash pancake. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna start moving some stuff off of the table. There's our ironing paper, a little bent, but that's okay because we're not gonna see that backside. We're gonna use some hot glue to glue that on. We don't need the pegboard, the back there. So these purples, bye-bye purples. We have this dark blue. And it's not as dark blue. Bye-bye blues. Okay. We have the very similar blue and a very light blue, pale blue. It's time! It's time to duel. Alrighty, y'all. We got our iron. It's very tiny, which is perfect for our purposes here. We gotta make sure the steam part is off. Boink. You made it look so easy. The last time with my tape project, the beads flew absolutely everywhere. It broke my heart. Oh no! It takes practice, Gemma. Don't beat yourself up. It takes time. I have sent my beads flying dozens of times, and it's killed me every single time, so I get the frustration. I totally understand. But with practice, you pick up those little tricks that'll help you out a lot. So I'm going to turn it to max heat, something I didn't do with my Majora's Mask one. And we're going to iron the living bajorking out of it. Oh my god, such a cute iron. Yeah, it's pretty tiny. It's like fits my hand. Is my hand, and you'll see it in action. But one thing I want you to know about this ironing paper, these creases, if you were to iron with this stuff here, same gem, I don't even tape. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things too. It keeps it on one place, and that might help with stuff. It's an extra step, and it does take time, as you've seen here. But I recommend it. It's cool if y'all don't. I didn't do it for a long time. So if this were the front side that we were gonna like show off, you would get this line ironed into the project, which you kind of don't want to do. However, because this is gonna be the back, we're gonna the side that's taped, that's gonna be the front, and the Q wants it to be like open like this. So we're gonna really melt the back part, and the back part, like on this coaster, is not gonna be visible, because we're going to glue it to some cork on the back, similar to this, not exactly like this, because obviously it's a bit bigger, right? But another example, yeah, I'm going to move my water. Ooh, oh no, the camera, oh god, the paper. So looking at this one, it'll be more like this, where it's like squared. Also, the key, I forgot to ask you, did you want your beads to like go over the cork, like so you can almost not even see the cork? Or did you want, like in this corner here, like for the cork to be visible? Like, do you want the cork to be visible or just the beads on top? You let me know. Most people, they like it like this, where you can't see the cork. We know it's on the back, but you can't even see it. And that'll help me decide how to cut it. But we're just waiting a couple more seconds for our iron to heat up. Yeah. Put that water back. Let's get that tape. Where'd you go, tape? Oh, you know what I need? I need to get heavy books. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, y'all. Wait, not 1 second, literally. Like, give me one metaphorical long second. All right, just, I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back with some heavy books. That's why I'm out of breath. Here we go. I prefer with the cork visible. Makes it a bit more robust in your opinion. That's okay. Cool. I try to keep that in mind as we cut around. So, yeah, before we iron, I'm just gonna inspect the beads. There's no like random cat here anywhere. That's good. Sometimes they end up in a weird place. Down there. Get the ironing paper. This iron should be ready to go. So, let's get to it. Yep, this is on max. I'm not gonna touch it, but I'm gonna... Thought it'd be warmer than this, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Now, you'll see... Now, I see it looks very good. I'm excited. Nice! We're gonna put this down here. We're going to... As it starts melting, you see it stick and almost see through the paper. Like right now, you can kind of see it through the paper, but you're gonna see it like bleed into it. And we're really gonna give it like a nice, try to do a flat melt. Not super, it doesn't have to be perfectly flat, because again, it's gonna be on the back. But keep in mind, like these corner beads, those are very easy to forget about. And they will go flying. So I just wanna see if with this ironing paper will stick. This parchment paper. And we're gonna do small circles. Try not to hit the beads out of place. What? Oh no! 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 Ah! See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. Like these blue beads, they were like sideways. And they got super melted. So, Easy fix. We're gonna go back. And now with your tweezers, check this out. We're gonna do surgery. We're gonna just plop this right in here. Push it down. Boom. And this one right next to it. Boom. So we replaced it. We're gonna make sure we don't knock it off and squish it again, like we just did the other ones. And do a nice little iron there, nice little melty. There we go. Nice save. There we go. I was wondering why does it feel like I knocked things out of place? It's because I did. Rip. Yeah, this is our iron. This is a sunbeam. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbeam. It's nice and small. It's cute. It fits my hand like so. And it's not as unwieldy as other irons that you might use for that sort of stuff. Hey, you get out of there. Melty beats. Get out of here. There we go. Let's try that again. I actually meant the surface. Oh, what you iron on. Yeah. So I got cardboard from a shoebox, and I basically taped it together. I used to have, well, I still have it. I have this desk that I iron on. Not this one that we're using. This is my computer desk, and this is the only place I can really stream. So that's why I wanted to make like a portable little ironing mat. It's folded in on itself. I'll show you in a bit. And kind of keeps it all in one place. I've only ever ironed an ironing board, but that's too squishy for this. Yeah, for sure. I think I've used this parchment paper a few times, and that's why it's not like sticking all the way. So it's something to keep in mind when you're doing your ironing, like making sure you haven't overused your ironing paper. So just something to keep in mind. Guys, I think I've used this piece like 3 or 4 times. But you can see through the paper to see where the beads are melting and where they're not melting as much. The more you go by, the thicker they get. And before you flip it over or flatten it, you want to make sure that each of the beads is melted to the neighbors. Like on the right side, those are super melty. Super, super, super melty. So it's good to do your little circles. Keep an eye out. The left is also getting super melty. This top part could use. Let's check the middle. Make sure these are melted. The pressure you put is also going to influence like how melty these all get and the rate at which they get melty. And if you need to do like a couple spotting, you can just do like the tip of your iron. It's hard for me to see these grays to see like what we need. So I'm gonna let it cool for a second, and then I'm gonna erase the paper. How many used to get an iron paper, you think? So this is parchment paper. It's not the Perler Bead ironing paper that it comes with. You always use a wooden cutting board. Oh, interesting. I would say 2 times. After the second time, it starts not being as useful. You could wait for these beads to naturally lift the paper off for you, but I'm just gonna lightly give it a little boost. See if I can start peeling it just to have a look. So again, luckily we're not gonna see this side, but as you can see, like this side, super flat. Right here, not as much. Over here, flat. We missed a section here, we missed a section here, and like this whole area right here can be a little flatter. So bottom right, good. We need to focus on bottom, top row. Bottom, center, top row. Let's do that. So I'm gonna press down a little bit here while we go through this section. Pressing hard, but not too hard. Pressing this bottom section. Yo, let's get pressed. Also pressing that center section. Top seems a little bit less melted. Yep, you got it. You got it. Let's go to the bottom here a little bit more. This is the same sort of method we're going to be using for our coasters video. Once I get around to finish the script and like record it. Actually, Avatar looks like it could be melty. It could be. It could be. Actually, I have them right here. This is what I used. Ta-da! But yeah, this is not very melted. On the back especially. Hey, it's me. What's up, me? How's it going, me? Wah! Get out of your hair. Whoa, cool. Yeah, let's have a look. Alright. Over here, like that bead. Everything else is looking pretty melty. This section up here. So I'm looking at my eyeballs and using my eyeballs and also using the screen here. So these top sections, just a little bit more, and then we'll be done. The tape also, it has a secondary purpose. Normally when you're ironing this stuff, you kind of have to be in a hurry because as you melt it, it starts bending the entire project. Now the tape helps keep it together and make it less bendy, less quickly. So just something to keep in mind. I thought you left it unironed to swap mouth bits. Yeah, so I basically created it, and then I used Photoshop to fill in certain sections of the mouth, which it's a long story, but we can get into that in a little bit. So this is ironed enough. Is it perfectly flat? No, but it's flat enough that when we do super glue, it's not going to be missing. I am going to guess that if I were to take off the tape right now, none of these beads would fly off. The blues, for sure, they would not. The blue outline. Let's look for any loose beads on the inside. I don't think any of these beads would go flying if we're careful, right? So what I'm going to do is before I take off the tape, this is steaming hot. If I had to put my hand underneath it, super steaming hot. So I'm going to put this on the floor and throw these heavy books on. Okay, so we don't really need our iron anymore, so I'm going to unplug it and turn off the heat while we wait for that to cool down a little bit. Yeah, I started doing Perler Beads at school, and when I realized they'd been, I put it in my school books. Yeah. So I've just thrown 4 giant textbooks on the Perler Beads on the ground there to keep it flat, because I don't want to put too much on my desk, because it's a floating desk. And because I made it, I'm not very confident that it won't break. So let's talk about this for a second, about how we made this into our avatar over here. So I'm using a program called Honk. And so what it is that like, it hears the sounds that I'm making. And for the S sound, I assigned a certain mouth image. And so what I did was I used the white from my shirt to use Photoshop to make the teeth. Yeah, wait, there it is, right there. For the O sound and sounds, like I would just flip this upside down, right? And so you would make different versions of, you know what? Hold on, maybe I can just show you. I wish I had some of those massive books. Yup. Let's see. How would I do this? Digital art? Let's see. Alright, you can see the screen, right? Why is that huge? I don't know. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna go to Honk. I'm gonna show you what's on here. So this is Honk, right? It's a program that you buy for like 15 bucks, I think. What is the button? Create layer? No, default mouth. No. No. How do I right click? No. So that's the base. So this is the like the background of it all. The eyes blink automatically, so that's a separate layer. And then default mouth, that's the one that moves around. Is this it? No. Not duplicate. Not BG color. Rotate on speech, no. Set render order, no. What is the... How do we edit this? It's been a minute, but if I were to go to honk, stream, honk, characters, images, let me see if I can view extra large. So this is a PNG. Can I open this? It's hard to see, but the eyes are these two black beads here. This is the base. These are the eyes when they're blinking. This is the mouth when I'm smiling. Mouth when it's like straight. Talking mouth. I forget, like A sound, E sound, sound, S sound, O sound, O sound. And I can't remember how I calibrated this so it would actually do all that fun stuff. Default mouth is not layer 1. Disable emotes? No. I don't have any hotkeys yet. I think I'll work on that at some point. It's not duplicate. It's what's the one back here? Ah, whatever. You know what's going on. You get the deal. You get the deal. Infinite Kerbo. But yeah. That's how that works. Okay, it is 4:07 p.m. I'm waiting a couple more minutes to make sure it's all cooled. We're not burning ourselves. Math and science and stuff. So, y'all, would you rather be Batman or Spider-Man? I got an answer, and I know it's the right answer. Definitely Spider-Man. I mean, come on, man. Spider-Man is extremely strong. He's very versatile. Spider-Man is a genius. Spider-Man has the greatest... Well, Batman has some really good villains, but Spider-Man has an awesome rogues gallery. Spider-Man's most of his family and friends are alive. Batman is very, very sad. But I think, I don't know about you all, but I can relate a lot more to Spider-Man and the Peter Parker luck. And that even Miles Morales luck. About like, you know, you're just trying to do the right thing, and sometimes you just gotta sacrifice some stuff, and it gets in the way, and you get bamboozled, and it's no bueno. But yeah, I think I'd rather be Spider-Man. The powers, awesome. These are the first coasters that Mataz and I made 7 years, 6.5 years ago, 7 years ago. So what happens when you don't iron it too hard? Eventually, over time, the corners might break. And these, as you can see, don't have a cork on them. But we're gonna explore that more in our video when we get to that point. So, just something to think about. Yeah, Spider-Man's got some great powers. Like, I think pound for pound, his strength is, like, insane. It's nuts. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. We had a disagreement when we were making it, because you can see these aren't, like, the exact same size. And for me, it's like, I want uniformity. And Mataz was like, oh, let's make one more with the white. And I was like, okay, I don't think it's gonna look as good. I mean, it looks great. I like it. But this is the only one that's like slightly bigger than everything else. I was always a Batman kind of guy. Breaking builds character. Okay, the iron has been disconnected. It's cooling down. It's been a couple minutes. Let's give it a couple more minutes to make sure that it has been ironed all the way. We don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. Would you rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or in a broken elevator? Broken elevator, because I don't have to worry about like falling to my doom. Ski lifts are scary. If you've never been on a ski lift, it's like a bench that you have a little bar on, and then you're up like 50, 100 feet in the air, and all you got behind you is icy, snowy death. Batman's my favorite, but if I had to pick, I'd go Spooderman for the powers. Hey, Spooderman. Did you ever see the Spooderman in, was it Batman? like little animated thing. I can't remember what it's called. If I find it, I'll put it on Discord. But it's like cute little Spooderman. Depends on how high the elevator is. Yeah, that's true too. Like if it's on the 60th floor, I don't want to barrel all the way down to the ground floor. Express mode, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to hit the doom. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's what I say. But yeah, there's a Superman versus Spider-Man crossover comic from forever ago. Yeah, and there was there were these comics where like it's like amalgamation or something where it was DC and Marvel. They combined there, so they had Spider-Boy and it was Superboy with Spider-Man, and like they had like their own. Even their enemies were like amalgamations and combinations of other people. I remember reading when I was in Colombia, of all places, in Spanish. That was fun. Good times, good times. Okay, let's go see how hot this Perler Bead stuff is. Gonna move this stuff over. Hooah, 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 hooah. Oh no, my guy's bendy. He's bendy, he's bendy. That means he can dance. Okay, it's definitely cooled down significantly. And they still got a little bit of bend, and that's okay. So now what we're gonna do is take off the tape and have a look to see to see how it looks. You want to be very careful here and make sure that the tape is not moving or ripping any of the beads out of place. So that's why I'm putting my hand on it like so. A lot more ski lift accidents than elevators nowadays. It's true. So yeah, I like doing this stuff live because even when we make mistakes, like happy accidents, we can all learn from them. And we can talk about it in real time that you might not see in an edited video. And it's like, oh, I did that thing too. I made an oopsie doopsie. But Raz did it too, and he's supposed to be an expert. It's okay to make mistakes, y'all. It's okay. It's part of the process. And you gotta learn how to forgive yourself and move on. All in one fell swoop. Look at that. Ja-jang! I'll try that again. Ja-jang! Okay, so you probably couldn't even tell where the other beads got bamboozled. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, actually. It's looking really good, actually. So, now what's the next step? We got cork. All right, we got a whole sheet of cork. So we're gonna measure out what we're gonna do with it and where we're gonna cut. And the Q said he wanted the cork to be visible to make it more dynamic, and that's okay. So I'm gonna try to get it in a sense where it's. I'm gonna try to cut a straight line. I'm trying to make an indentation here with my pen and cut down that line as best as possible. And then we'll use the reverse side to make sure we don't have any pen markings there. Although now I can't really see it, so I'm gonna try it again. Okay, I see some stuff now, which is good. This will guide our way. Yeah, perfect. Kind of hard to draw a straight line on here. That should be okay. There it is, awesome, looks great. Ah, thanks team. Appreciate the support. So now, take our handy dandy scissors and make a giant mess. As you can see, there's cork all over the place by cutting through it. Love it. Looks great. Ah, thanks, Gemma. Gemma. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna try to cut it as smoothly as possible. I'm making shortcuts. Not taking shortcuts, we're making shortcuts, small cuts. And then we're gonna go past the line. Just a little bit. There we go. And now we're gonna do the same thing over here. Cut. Cut. Keep on cut. Keep on cut. Keep on cut. Okay. Cool. Let's move this big chunk of cork out of the way. Just want to see how it fits, how it looks. And if we need to make adjustments. Let me stand up and look at it. All things considered, it's pretty good. I'm gonna rub it a little bit to get the jagged cuts out of the way. Same for this side. Smooth it out a little bit. Make a mess, I'll just vacuum it later, no problem. Just gonna cut this side a little bit more. Okay. I think it looks good. Q, what do you think? The shadow here. Let me see if I can move the light to see if yeah, I use fine sandpaper material like this. Nice. So all we gotta do is glue it on, and then we're done. You like it a lot? Nice, man. I'm so happy. Alright, here's how we're going to seal the deal. First off, I'm going to get the Perler Bead off to make sure the cork doesn't get glued on it. I'm going to flip it like so. I'm going to put hot glue on this and very quickly slap it over here. Now, where do we get our hot glue from? We get it from here. Right, I got this at Target. You can probably find this at any craft store, any department store. What happens though when you turn it in, when you plug it in, this part gets superheated very quickly, and it's going to start dripping and melting the glue that's already stored in there. So you want to make sure you have paper towels, like I do not. So I'm going to go grab some real quick. Okay, I didn't go anywhere because I already had some tape and Kleenex, so we'll just use that, and maybe the rest of this ironing paper that we have to retire anyway. So let's put it to good use. I'm gonna fold this up. This seems like overkill, and it's because it is. No worries. So I'm gonna place it like that. I'll place my glue gun on top of it right there. You probably can't see it because it's my guy, so I'm gonna put it like right there. Well, as soon as I plug it in, it's gonna start falling. So no matter what, so long as we got something underneath it, that's gonna be helpful. We want to make sure this heats up all the way, and we'll know when it's heated when it starts dripping, honestly. So I'm gonna be staring at it for the next 3 minutes. That's not true. Our iron is still a little warm to the touch, so we're gonna leave it there for now. Oh, let's look at the next would you rather question. Would you rather, for your birthday, receive cash or gifts? And this hits home for me because like growing up, my parents never, to this day, they still don't get the anime that I like or like why I'm into it or video games. They come from Colombia. They didn't grow up in the States. They don't, I don't know. They don't really understand it. My dad likes soccer and my mom likes soap operas, and they're lovely people, but they just never got it, and they tried their best. So honestly, they never knew what to get me. So they're just like, here's some cash, get something that you like. And I always appreciated it, but I think deep down, I would have liked, at least growing up, for someone to, like, especially my family, like, know me well enough to get me things that they thought I would like or appreciate. But now I have people in my life that do that, which is great. But cash is always great. It's always like, I can get whatever I want, and I appreciate the sentiment. And you don't have to get something that I have to like. What if I don't like it? What if I just look at it and I'm like, oh yeah, thanks. This is super useful and helpful. I like cash, but I wish I had people who knew what I like. I know, that's exactly my point, right? So I feel that. That's exactly how I feel. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. So with the glue gun, you don't want to put it too much on the edges, like here, because what happens when you push your Perler Bead stuff down, it's going to push out that way, and it's going to be kind of hard to deal with. So just something to keep in mind. I like to keep it centered as much as possible, but also distributed, so it gets as many pieces on the side here. I'm actually going to move this over here, that way we can see it. And shrink this because we don't need to use it as much. And shrink this. Yeah. 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 Alright, so just waiting. I'm afraid if I touch it, if it's going to be boiling hot. Oh, yep, boiling hot. I don't know why I did that. I'm an idiot. Well, I got a blister now. Look at that. Don't do what I just did. That was silly. Okay, we're almost getting to the point where it should start melting out. Let's see, what else we got? Would you rather go to a movie or to dinner alone? I've done both. There was a time where Mataz, my partner, and we lived apart from each other. And I've gone to a movie, I think the first Godzilla movie, alone. And it was dope. I actually ran into a former high school student there, and that was exciting. Raz, why did you do that? That's a good question, Q. That's a great question. I wish I could answer that and give you an intelligent response, but I got nothing. Oh, look, you see, it's dripping. It's dripping. So now I'm going to start gluing. You know what? I'm gonna glue on the cork actually, because this I know is going to be a lot more stable, and we have to move quickly through this process because this will start cooling and solidifying real quick. So I want to make sure just pushing the gun, hitting the trigger. Okay. Now I'm going to put this over here. Let that figure itself out. And now I'm going to press this down rather quickly. Just make sure it's in a good spot. Let me look at it. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. What is this, Last Christmas? Okay, now I'm going to press down on it. And now I'm going to put those giant books on top. Make sure it sticks. Oh, that was quick. Question, why not crazy glue? Every Perler video I've seen mentions only hot glue. That's a great question, actually. I am not... Oh, let me unplug this, actually. Oh, this hot glue is going somewhere. I just don't use crazy glue. I don't know why. I guess I'm so used to a hot glue gun being associated with arts and crafts. Like I have a low temp glue gun for crochet, and don't use that for Perler beads because it's too low temperature. It's going to solidify, and I'll show you examples of that in the video coming up. But hot glue, I don't know. I guess in theory you could use crazy glue in theory, but I haven't tried it. So, Mad Rad, if you want to try it and let us know how it goes and send us pictures in a Discord, that'd be super cool. But I already bought a bunch of glue sticks, man. I kind of don't like watching movies nowadays. Maybe it's the ADHD of the movies is not for me. Haven't been super impressed by a lot of movies that have come out lately, so I feel that. Nah, that's from Pokemon Gold, Silver. Ah, nice. It sounded like last Christmas gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. More science. Yeah, science time. Might be a price thing. Usually glue sticks are a dime a dozen versus other craft glues. Interesting. Betty, interesting. Okay. When this stops dripping, and I think it has stopped dripping, which is good. Now I'm gonna put it on a little peg stand there and leave it there. We're just gonna wait a few more minutes and wait for this to cool down, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, I've been to dinner alone. Like, I had fish and chips and a beverage, and I was reading a book. It was really relaxing. It was really cool. I had some people like stare at me and be like, "What's wrong with that guy?" And I'll be like, "Nothing, man. What's wrong with you? Why can't I eat by myself, bro?" But for people that are a little more self-conscious than that, they might go to the movie by themselves. So, which is a-okay. Doing anything for Halloween? My partner will be in class, and I will be home, giving candy away to little kids. Hopefully from a distance, because I don't want to get COVID again. That would suck. But yeah, just giving away candies. Luckily, we haven't eaten all of our candy just yet, so that's good. It's been sitting in the house in a closet, and yeah. Haven't eaten all of it, which is good. Gotta save it for the kids, man. Save it for the kids. Hopefully razor blade free candy. Yeah, super safe candy, which is crazy. Like, the whole myth of like people putting poison candy or spiked candy in kids candy was, I think I read it on cracked.com that it was like it never actually happened. It was just a fear thing that came out, like one of those spammy forwarded emails or something like that, and it was never actually founded. So just regular candy from me. Cool guy McGee. Would you rather always say everything on your mind or never speak again? I have some intrusive thoughts that no one needs to hear, so maybe never speak again. I'll just type everything out, like Stephen Hawking, and then have a cool robot voice be like, bleep, bloop, blorp. Technology's come a long way. We'll be able to figure that out. What about you all? Oh yeah, we got it. It's donezo. And it's stuck. We got it, y'all. We're done. We did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. Oh yeah, we did it, y'all. Boop. All donezo. Wow. That was fun. It was a great, cool experiment to try to work with this new type of design. But we did it! Yeah! Woohoo! Way to go, team. I'm gonna move this off my desk so this hot glue does not get all over my table. Move it out over here. Yo, big pog mode. Yo, when we get monetized, we can get emotes on YouTube. We just gotta get a bunch more watch hours, and hopefully these live streams are helping making that happen. But yeah, y'all, just want to thank y'all for being here. We finished our creation. I will hopefully work on some of the video for our next video on the YouTube, and you'll be hearing and seeing from us soon. If you were here lurking at all, really appreciate you being here. If you were chatting, we really appreciate you chatting. If you were not here, you're watching this after it was live, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you guys being such big supporters. Feel free to join that Discord. I'll just put up the link one more time. Here's my mouse. Link. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That way you can find out next time we drop a video, next time we go live, and get some more of this cool Perler Bead action live, coming right at you. Thanks for the stream. Appreciate the knowledge. Yeah, thank you for showing by. And let me know how the new cricket iron goes. It's gonna be super fun. But thanks so much, folks. Really appreciate y'all being here. We are going to head off. We'll be back Wednesday night, probably on the other place where I stream. You can check the description for that. Sorry, just had a burp there. And yeah, we're gonna sort out when we're gonna do this again. So maybe we'll make some coasters next time for a couple of buddies. Cool, y'all. So glad you're here. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for the streaming, the Perler Pixie Raz. See you at the queue. Really appreciate y'all. And we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Thank you, Gemma. Gemma, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully y'all get some rest and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe, have fun, eat your veggies, drink your water, stretch before exercise. Tell your loved ones that you love them, and have a great Saturday. Cool, y'all. Alrighty, catch you on the flippity flop. Bye. See you. I'd wave my Perler Bead hands, but they're stuck because they're ironed together. Bye.